We got together sometime and just kind of come up.
But hey,
with an
you
idea.
guys,
And,
please stand for the pledge. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Welcome everybody to our May Northcott Town Council meeting. Yes, did everybody get a chance to read the minutes from last month?
I did.
I did, and I'll make a motion to approve.
Second.
Give it a second. Everybody in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Financial reports, everybody have a chance to look at those.
I'll make a motion to approve the financial report.
We have a motion, we have a second.
I'll second that.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, motion carries. And our bills, since last month, we gotta pay them, huh? Do we have a motion to pay those bills?
I'll make a motion to pay that.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All those in favor of paying the bills signify by saying aye. Aye, motion carries. Alrighty, clerk treasurer's report.
This is now setting out all the stuff. Every month, Ray signs the minutes, just be sitting next to me, and I only need one signature. But then here's the bills, and then here's the new ones for the financial reports, since they want a signature from the council every month. So that's-
They being
As the State Board of
State
Accounts.
Board of Accounts, okay.
Yeah, and that's what Coonrod said, it's best just to have it all on one sheet and everyone sign it instead of just one person. Let's see, last week was pretty busy, we had two meetings, we had a 3.5 hour budget meeting on Wednesday, and then a 5.5 hour one on Thursday. Because they're changing the budget over, I think I told you guys, they're calling it Budget 2.0 this year. So it's gonna be all new. They're giving us a month on Gateway to practice, make mistakes, see how it's gonna work. Then they're gonna erase everything we put on there and then go live like in July. So we'll see how that works out. Mick and I sat down Friday and went over the community crossings closeout stuff, and Mick did great. He submitted everything that day, and we just wait for review. I worked with Coonrod regarding these Trust Indiana accounts. When we used to have money market accounts, we weren't allowed to let them compound. We had to take the interest out and put it in our checking accounts. With Trust Indiana, that's an accepted municipal fund though, so they will let us compound and just let them build. So that's how I'm gonna start putting the interest on the fund report. So when you see that, general fund has 350,000, that's total with the interest from trust and everything. That'll be all together now. So that way you don't have to look at two different places to see what we got.
Gotcha.
Next month, we're gonna get our June settlement, and that's when I'll pay the first of our lease payments on the Old State property. And this year, it's 77,000 in June and 77,000 in December. And that amount changes every year, and I don't know why. I did send everyone April's outflow from the mag meters. The bill was a lot cheaper than the month before. I believe the month before we paid about 30,000, and this time it was only, I say only, it went down to 22,000.
Yeah.
Still a lot, but
They fixed that one meter.
Something happened, because
Yeah.
that was a pretty big drop. Tomorrow morning, Mickey and I are meeting with our new Verizon government rep. We get a new rep every 10 months, it seems like it's
I
often.
think that might have changed.
And he always wants to come down because this is our government program, and that's why we get everything so cheap. All of our phone lines are so cheap.
I made it a phone meeting. I'll take care of it tomorrow at the phone meeting.
On our code enforcement, Deputy Johnson was nice enough to go out there and actually visit that last house that needed the sump pump inspection. And then Mick said that he did disconnect it, but he hasn't rerouted it. So until that's done, it's still not actually done.
Yeah, I think all those years he was actually pumping probably
So-
water out of his basement into our sewer, yeah. So,
But we've charged him over $14,000 now. just for
Chunk of
that,
change.
just for not doing the inspection. I had a meeting on Friday, with
Did he
the
pay?
Uber. That's the $500 a month fines for 2 or 3 years now.
Isn't that accumulating as a lien on his property?
Yeah, he's got about 3 liens on it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, a lot, not a lot, several people in town do. I have the same dozen people always have liens on that property, always the same one. I had a meeting Friday, May 8th with the Newburgh town manager and clerk because they just finished their state audit. And they found a lot of things to let all the rest of our towns know because Newburgh and Boonville are our district leaders for Southwest Indiana, for all the towns and cities. So, whenever they find something in their audit, they share it with the rest of the district so we can get it in place so we don't get written up. So the 4 things she said to make sure we need to have is not only do we need these sign-offs on our monthly financial reports for the town, but we need sign-offs for the RDA's financial reports, since they're a completely separate entity than us.
Right.
So, I mean, it could be as easy as Coonrod could email it to someone, they could sign, scan it, send it back. Or I'm sure Coonrod knows how to do that electronic signature.
Say, we're not associated with the RDA, they're totally
Right.
separate, but yet we still gotta sign their financials?
We don't, RDA.
Oh, the RDA members,
So,
okay.
yeah, a member from the RDA must sign off on the Old State Bond Bank reconciliations performed by Coonrod before they're uploaded to Gateway. So that's what, Newburgh got written up because of that. And all the RDA members are also supposed to watch that state internal controls training video that we all have to watch on the State Board of Accounts website. And there's a form right under the video where they have to sign off. It's the same one we all had to watch, Let's see, what else? Oh, since the RDA is a separate entity, they also have to formally adopt the town's internal control ordinance. So we already have an internal control ordinance in place. And I'm thinking, maybe Bill could just look at it and change everywhere where it says Town of Darmstadt to Redevelopment Authority. And they just adopt the same ordinance. Something like that.
What's that ordinance number? Do we know?
We can look it up. But it wouldn't matter to them because it'll be their first one. It'll be
Right.
2026.
Talking about a redevelopment commission, or redevelopment
Authority. Yeah.
This is all authority. The commission was no problem. It's just, since the authority is separate and State Board of Accounts makes us have all these internal controls, which are getting ridiculous.
Okay, we'll have to get with you.
Yeah. They're getting out of control with all this. We could get so much more done if we didn't have to waste so much time proving what we did. And the RDA has to have their own separate records of capital assets. So that's something I guess I'll talk to Coonrod about, how they want to track that. Our capital assets is the one I have Larry Tippin help me with because we also have to depreciate every mile of road, shoulders, guardrails, signs. With the RDA, they would just be doing, I guess, the property.
The property in the house, yeah.
Whatever's on there. And then finally, I just had a couple reminders that this Saturday is the big fireworks show at the 4-H Center. So it's free to the public, and we always get complaints about the noise, but I mean, they've done that for years, every year. And let's see, and then Monday is Memorial Day, so it's a state holiday. That's all I had.
All right, cool, thank you. Fire department report.
Hey guys, last month we had 19 total runs, which is higher than normal. 6 minute, 15-second average response time. Of those 19, 5 of them were community paramedic visits, so really are non-emergent, and 4 of them were lift assist to the same address. So if you take 4 off of that, then it's a pretty normal month. So then that leaves 10 ambulance transports. So there was no fire calls in Darmstadt last month.
Good.
I got a question for him. I was on the news, they was talking about that $80 fee that people are gonna pay. What, can you explain a little bit about that?
So that is the Evansville Fire Department that's doing that. That's not us.
Right, but is that something that may come to us?
No.
Okay,
No.
Okay.
He calls the shots, so.
okay.
All right, so, all right, thank you. Sheriff?
All right, so we had 4 business checks, 1 home security check, 7 neighborhood checks. I did do 1 sheriff traffic enforcement on Martin Road from the last, I think it was in March, that I complained about Martin Road speed. 42 extra patrols, 1 traffic stop, 2 suspicious circumstance runs, 1 standby, 1 theft report, 2 hazards, 1 motor vehicle accident, 1 narcotics complaint, and 1 domestic violence run.
Your assessment on Martin Road?
So I think I set out there around 8:30 or 9. It's sometimes hard for me to get out there during that like morning rush hour, depending on what else is going on. Everybody that I set out there for like 30 or 45 minutes, and I don't think I had anybody going faster than 35 miles an hour on a 30. So at least then, but I only saw probably 10 to 12 cars too. So
Gotcha.
I'm sure it's certain times of the day that it's
Yeah,
more busy, probably Toyota coming home in the early morning, and stuff like that too.
I mean, is there anything that we can do as a town to, I mean, just short of putting in speed bumps all up and down the road?
I mean, they have, like I think I mentioned in March too, they have a different variety of speed limit sign, electronic speed limit signs.
Are
There's
they effective?
I don't know if you've seen the one on 57 and close to Green River Road if you're coming south on 57. It just
Yeah.
pops up and tells you your speed.
Yeah,
Okay,
I mean, it's more of a, hey, you're doing this. And some people do like, oh, I didn't realize I was going that fast. But like anything else, it's not gonna affect some people, so.
so maybe it's something we can look into, maybe, what do you think?
And I think that one has a solar panel on it too, so it's all self-sufficient. There's no
I've
electrical. or
seen
anything
some of
like
those,
that.
yeah.
It
Okay,
would definitely be better to mount it somewhere that's got power. It would be more reliable, certainly work overnight. But there have been studies that have been run on those devices, and they're of mixed effectiveness. I think in some areas they are effective, in others it's a coin toss. But
so there's no foolproof method to slow
there-
people
there
down,
really
Other
is.
than writing tickets and hitting them in their wallet.
but we can't sit there all day long.
Even at that,
Yeah, the things to do.
even at that too, so nowadays I feel like some people just don't care. Like, write me my ticket, whatever, and
Yeah.
I'll get another one a
here's
month
my
later.
card.
Like,
Times have changed.
At least that's my observation here.
All right, well, I just thought I'd ask.
Is there-
Personally, got one, when you go in the old 41, it's got a solar panel on it, and it don't give you a speed, it just says you're going too fast.
Is that
You're going too
right?
fast. Well, coming north of Green River Road, it'll be blinking at you, slow down, but you're going slower than the speed limit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carol?
Is there, those, what we're talking about, they're not, there isn't any kind of data or anything to give you guys an idea of what time of the day, that's being violated more than others, so that would give you an idea of a day and a time to maybe sit out there in the future? I mean, it doesn't give you any records.
Some of them I think do record, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah, you're right.
but those are obviously a
More
lot
expensive.
higher
Lot more
dollar
expensive,
price
yeah.
too. I don't know, you probably,
I've looked at the meter that you can spend whatever you want to on. Another option is that we have done the speed studies on that stretch of road before. We could have the MPO go out there and put another set of speed measurement devices, and they will give us a bell curve and showing when the peak areas are. But as I recall, last time we did it, I don't think it would show too much. There were a few outliers, but the overall distribution was folks at about 5, 6 over the speed limit. But we're happy to go out there and ask the MPO to go out there and put another one out there.
We'll get some residents back here, probably give us a fairly good idea about what
Sure.
time.
What are the speed limit? What is the speed limit on Martin Road?
It's 30, I believe.
30?
It's 30.
So,
It's a racetrack, let me tell you.
You know, the main thing is that it's on a straightaway.
Yeah.
Up when you get up around Carter and up in there, center and that, you know, they slow down, but mainly coming from Boonville and Harmony.
Yeah.
Going north.
Up, it's just,
Up to the top.
I
of the
have
hill.
trouble sometimes keeping myself under 40.
Yeah, I do. I mean,
But
I do
why?
too. I do too. I mean, I'll admit, I'm the same
So
way.
it's a
Is
clear,
there a
open
time
straightaway.
you guys notice? A
You
time?
know, it's sporadic.
So you guys are the ones that's doing it.
Well, we know to look then.
We'll look into some.
See,
maybe-
if you've got hours to sit around like retired people here,
Yeah.
you know, you see all
Then you're gonna
kinds
hit
of.
somebody.
Yeah, maybe
Give us a
start
speaker,
logging it,
yeah,
start
we'll
logging it. Well, and I mean, really Boone and Harmony from St. Joe Avenue, well, actually about till you get to that curve of the old Keister house. I mean, I think people hit that pretty fast too.
This, I know it's been an ongoing issue with most residents, so
I,
there's gotta be, we'll look into some,
We appreciate everything you guys are doing.
yeah.
Well, sure, and we'll
Yeah.
show it some more love. And see if we can make
I mean,
some
could we-
friends- make some friends out there.
Could we look into
Notes of
those?
encouragement.
could we
Well,
look,
if you could get something with solar power, you could move it around.
yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking, yeah, yeah.
So we'll look into something that, I
We
mean,
That
want
is
to
an option.
spend our
It is, the town
money
could buy
wisely.
affordable solar
Yeah.
power design and
couldn't hurt.
move it to problem areas.
And I mean, if,
You could certainly make a lot of money with the speeding tickets if you had some way to see their plates and record it. And just send a ticket in the mail.
Oh, you're talking about the controversial speed measurement cameras.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Not quite legal yet in Indiana.
They can beat that by staying
I'd
off
rather-
Martin Road.
I'd rather see some red light ones around here. I'd like to see them send tickets to red light runners. Well, they're out of control.
I mean, if you look into those flashing things, or whatever, could you also look into the ones that does record some of the data, so we'd have an idea of times and things like that? I mean, if you're spending X amount of dollars and there's only a little bit more to get something, you know, it might be worth it.
Yeah, they're pretty pricey.
We'll investigate all that, and then we'll do something to maybe help our cause.
Maybe get a grant,
Maybe.
Huh.
maybe we can get a grant.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, you guys got us into our last holdout on our inspections.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we stopped by and
Good.
visited the homeowner, and maintenance guys went by there, and we actually did the inspection, so, thank you for that.
I'll let Deputy Johnson know.
It was, yes, yeah, so, thank you for
Yes.
this.
I will.
Alrighty, maintenance department,
Last month, we had 30 utility locates and 22 service calls. That was Brandon, and the north and south mag meters are being monitored by us and Brandon. Gathered quotes for cameras system for Old State. Midwest Security provided a proposal that met our needs at a competitive price. They said they could get to us here in the next couple weeks. Septic tank inspections are currently up to date, and several pump stations have been completely rebuilt lately. Pool time, so water meter sign-outs have increased. Everybody's wanting to fill their pool. And we just found up some new skis for the mowing deck, and we're mowing the town. So things are rolling this spring, almost summer. Time flies.
Cool, thank you. Thank you. We already had it, but resident comments.
Yeah, I was wondering about those abandoned cars. Is there anything, I mean, they're still sitting there. There's 3 of them. They've been sitting there for years
Talking about where?
on Martin Road.
Ryan Gross?
Huh?
Gross?
Yeah.
I think they got plates on them, don't they, Nick?
Some of them do, some
I
of them
went
don't.
by there,
Which one
Mobile.
I'm trying to think, it was obviously, I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it was like 5
is
or
it?
6.
Yeah, cause he's
7
got a
months
light
ago.
on in there all the time, he never
I
cuts
don't
their ass.
think they
He's calling
technically-
you about that.
Classified as abandoned. Because I think all the tires were aired up and, I mean, they technically don't have to have plates on them if they're on their own private property.
Oh, okay, I thought we were told once that they had plates on them. They were okay.
He's right, but what has happened very recently pass a new ordinance, and we have, much to my embarrassment, we have not pushed out the new policy, the new standard operating guideline that trains the deputies on the new abandoned vehicle ordinance that we had passed. It gives the sheriff's office more authority to handle abandoned vehicles. And one of the new requirements is that the vehicle visible from a public roadway on private property have a contemporary current tag, with some exceptions. So we're a little bit behind the eight ball because we have not yet pushed the training out, but we are going to be getting more aggressive on abandoned vehicles. The new ordinance gives us quite a bit more authority to take care of it.
I've noticed this here recently too. There's other towns that have ordinance about, I guess, people parking their cars on like their lawns. And whatever they're
This
parking.
doesn't go quite that far, but it would address vehicles that are in disrepair or certainly immobile for periods of time longer than 20 days and has the requirements to maintain current tags on those kinds of things. So, yeah, it's been an ongoing issue. It's kind of been a project that I've been working on the last 3 years, trying to modernize our abandoned vehicle ordinance. And so that's just on the cusp of making that policy come into effect. So
We'll keep us informed.
Well, there's
When that
several
changes.
houses in Darmstadt or in Evansville.
I mean, he mows around, but there's
They're
other
right
places
there,
that
you know.
it's gotta clean up. There used to be
There's
one
quite a
everywhere
few
moving
that
to
you
Harmony
really
Road.
No,
Just real
One
recently.
disappeared up there on
So-
Dartmouth.
When it changes, we'll
Where
reassess
that
and
Jeep was
see.
parked
Gotcha.
on one side. now
But
it's
I did check
old
that
car
out.
Parked on the other side.
I think
of the
from what I
drive.
remember, to our standards, or at least our operating guidelines right now, it did not, but
Yeah.
we can reassess that.
I appreciate that.
We
Thank you.
appreciate you.
We updated that.
You guys
Anybody else?
keep an eye.
Thank you. Yes.
What Our, what do you call it, I guess, grass and weed, who monitors that? And,
Well, actually, the residents do, right?
I do.
And Mick ultimately, but.
Which
we
one?
gotta have
what's the
some-
length on it?
9 inches.
9 inches.
So
Did
you
you
as
monitor
measure-
the whole town?
Broke the slide recently and got mowed.
This past,
Carry
well,
your ruler
but
around
he
with
must have
you.
read my mind because it got mowed, but there's some yards around that I think, are looking kind of ratty.
I mean, it's a good question. What level does council want to start pushing this? If we want to be a city, I can make this a city.
Well, I mean, there is an ordinance
I
that,
thought it was only if a neighbor complained.
and it is. The neighbors have to complain. but
Okay.
We can't go up there as a town and say, hey, mow your grass.
Okay,
But if your neighbors are complaining, then you come to Mick and Mick will flag it.
Mhm.
And if they don't cut it within a specified amount of time,
Sundays.
we'll mow it and charge them for that mowing.
What about farmland?
Farmland's exempt, I think.
I mean, you talking about a hay field?
Farmland's exempt. I don't know if it's open farmland,
think so.
tillable
We got
farmland.
one right over here, they've been farming 2 years.
You're right, you're right. I'm gonna have to say, I don't know. I mean, I look into it and see what it does and does not cover.
Well, that gets to be a whole other issue. We have what we call no-till farming. And sometimes the Soil and Water Conservation Service wants cover crops. They want tall grass and vegetation.
Yeah, you would have to be enrolled in a program for that.
Well, not necessarily. But anyway, we can look into it. I'm not trying to be argumentative. I'm
Right.
just saying there's a lot to consider. You
Right.
can't just say, well,
Yeah.
the plants are so high. I don't think the town wants to get into business.
Could be,
Mowing a field.
could be CRP too, right?
Could,
Right.
That ain't the problem over there. Over there, can't get anybody to farm it. I thought we had somebody for this year, but evidently they're not going to.
Well, it just becomes wood. I mean, I'd rather have that next to me than some other things, I think.
We'll check. I mean, that's a good question. I've
At
never
least they
been
could
asked.
mow it once a year, or something.
Right. We'll look into that, Jim, and get back to you and let you know, because I don't really know. But what's that? I was gonna say, what's the address, but I know which field you're talking about. We'll do that. Anybody else got anything? All right, moving on to old business. Community Crossing Road Grant update. I think all that's been closed out, as they said tonight.
We
Yeah,
sent
I
for
didn't
final
know.
review.
Nick wanted to talk about the roads or anything.
She pretty much covered it. It's sent in for final review and
Yeah.
everything's looking like it's gonna be closed out.
And all the work is complete, right? No more rock or
There was no-
patching.
And I know he's currently working on the next road grant for
September,
Boonville, New Harmony, and
let's say September, and leave it at that for now. Okay.
gotcha. All righty, thank you. Brandon, you're up, 3i Design.
So as Mick said, we got the data loggers, the new data loggers installed on May 6th. We did the south logger and set it up to take too aggressive of readings because the data was just so much. So on the 10th, I changed it to every 30 seconds instead of every second. So with the good data from that one, we went ahead and I sent Aaron and Mick the part number to order an additional one for the north. So we finally got all those parts on May 15th. We installed that one, which was last Friday. So now we're just collecting the data and analyzing it. So,
and this is compatible with the volume from the mag meters.
hopefully, well, I need enough data to cover the span of what the bills that she sends me. And so that the last bill she sent was 4.1 to 5.1. So I started my oldest one's 5.6. So we'll need it'll be a little off. So it'll be probably in 2 months, then we'll have enough to cover. Then it's just down to when did they take the reading versus trying to line that up. And we'll know.
Because there's already a big difference from when they repaired that one mag meter.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's gonna be hard to prove because I don't have data from before. So, I mean, we don't really know, but we'll know. The two things I'm looking for with this data is lining up with rainfall. How much is the flow increasing during a good period of rain? And then to get a total in a 30-day span that lines up with the bill to see how close is what we're logging matching to what they're billing.
So I was thinking, should we do another, inspection for like, Mick says no.
Too soon.
I mean,
That was
we
a bad one.
removed all the manholes.
Mhm.
So there goes that possibility of I&I. We've made several improvements, but we saw no reduction in the gallons going through the mag meters to Evansville. So, I mean,
I can't say with any certainty, but I can say yesterday at 9 p.m. was the highest flow rate through the north meter we've had since I've been logging. So.
And that was when?
Yesterday at 9 p.m.
Yesterday in that rain? Where's it coming from? I mean, it's gotta be something
That's
else.
gonna be the next thing probably is we can get it to where we think it's metering correctly, but I think Mick and I were talking, I think there's still water getting in somehow.
So I mean, if that increase there would rule out let's like, when we had our portable meters, we put them on the well users, and we found out he was being billed for 3,000 gallons. He had a leak and was actually pumping 100,000 gallons.
Mm-hmm.
So that would take the well users out of the equation and put it right back to sump pumps, right?
If every well user had a meter to meter how much they're using, yeah.
Okay.
Our last sewer study was a lot about the septic tanks too, which falls on the homeowner if their septic tank is cracked or any kind of groundwater is getting into their septic tank.
It's a lot of
The
groundwater.
good thing is that's on them.
Right.
I mean, that's 550 homes that
Right.
most all of them have septic tanks that are
Old.
over 30 years old.
Yeah.
I know mine does too.
And the seals around the outlet and the inlet, I mean, but still, that's a lot of, but hey, that's
I was
real.
just trying to think of something that's not always on us. And
Yeah.
sometimes.
Well, like my house is just a concrete circle that lays over top of it, but I mean, it's potentially a lot of water to get in, you know. I mean, and it'd have to be if we only see the uptick during the rain, then I think that might be a path we need to go down. But looking at the older data and the spreadsheets that they gave me, it doesn't always line up.
It does not, no. We've looked at many rainfall amounts and the ups and downs of the mag meter that are not even close, so. Okay, I just thought I'd ask those questions.
Yep.
You know, take up everybody's time.
Maybe somebody's got a swimming pool that's leaks.
All righty.
She did hear.
Thanks, Brandon.
I said, maybe somebody's got a swimming pool that leaks.
No. No.
Well, for instance, someone posted on Facebook last week, a town resident, and he even showed a picture where the pipe going into his septic tank was completely off the tank and crushed. So
Going into it,
going into it,
so that's his.
that's his, but I mean, that's also any kind of groundwater or anything that's getting in that
Right.
septic tank and coming out the back into our sewer system.
But unless there's a spring close to that, I mean, that's a lot of water that,
Oh, well, you keep thinking that it's one house. No, this is
I understand, 550.
100 gallons from this house, few hundred, it all adds up, it's like a
Sure.
pump.
No, I
And the
understand.
gutters and the.
But we got a lot of them that aren't leaking, that are fairly new within the last 10, 15 years.
We just need to find.
Yep.
Find where it is.
Okay, all right, moving on to new business, employee evaluations. I have got the maintenance employee evaluations from May 1st of last year to May 1st of this year. I don't have a copy for everyone, I have a copy for everyone to look at.
Was this emailed out?
Was not emailed out, no.
Do you want us to look at it now?
Yeah, you can, I mean, yeah, I mean, that's why I.
We can't discuss this, you can, I don't know what's your intention here.
Basically the bonus. And I mean, I'll cut to the chase, I've requested the maximum $1,500 bonus for both of our maintenance employees.
I don't want to review it in a public meeting. I would like this stuff ahead of time. I know I say that every year, but I don't want to sit there and read it in a meeting, so.
Okay, so it's gotta be, according to our ordinance, it's gotta be approved at this meeting for payment of, the last payment in May, last payroll in May,
The first payroll in May.
first payroll, whatever, yeah.
That it already passed.
And we've done it like this for the last 3 years that I'm aware of, so that's when I did the evaluation.
I so move that we give them a bonus on the evaluations that you have completed on time.
I have, yes. Do we have a second? I'll second it. We have a first, we have a second. All those in favor of passing a $1,500 bonus to the employee of the town signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed signify by saying nay.
I think I need some guidance on this. Mallory, what are we supposed to be doing here?
That's probably more of an attorney question.
Okay, well, you know, you're a 4-member board, you have to have 3 votes to pass something.
Right.
So, I'm not familiar with your salary ordinance, I would think that you could extend it if you wanted to do that. I was just cautious, the reason I was saying, hey, in personnel matters, you don't make personnel records public, which apparently you're not intending to do.
No.
I didn't know what your intentions were. So basically the issue is whether you want to pass a bonus.
Right. Based on the.
Well, you could table the motion until next meeting if you want, if there's people with members that want to study the issue further.
Right.
Again, don't know why that couldn't happen. I know you mentioned it's required, your ordinance states that it be done now or the first payroll period in May, but I don't think it would be illegal to table it and postpone it a month.
Or just, or till the next paycheck instead of this first.
Well, the
one.
next meeting, right, you have.
They didn't get a bonus, didn't get a raise this year, right?
No, they did
Correct.
not.
We
They
did
did
not give them a raise this
And you
year.
don't want to lose them.
And we've only had a 3.8% increase in cost of living, so.
Could we call a special meeting for this?
Sure.
And the reason I say is because we had a special meeting here a couple of weeks ago that we changed how we were doing things. One employee basically got a promotion and the other one kind of got a demotion. And if you got a demotion, why would we be giving a $1,500 bonus?
No, it wasn't a demotion, it was a change of basically it's just a change to try to make things better.
Organizational change.
Yes, wasn't a demotion.
Yeah, I'm a little bit lost. I'm not exactly sure what's the right way. I mean, I know what I want to do, but I also don't want to make, like the attorney says, things public. According to Mallory, we're on the time span here to be able to do this, if we're following.
Well, I mean,
That's per our
it doesn't
HR.
matter now, it's already past that time, so.
Ray, what's your?
We've always paid it after this meeting though. For the last 2 or 3 years, we've paid it after this May meeting. So has it always been past due for the last 2 or 3 years?
Yeah, it's taken forever to get the council back on track. I mean, that's up to you guys. It doesn't matter to me. I have,
Get council back on track. You want to expand on that and explain that?
well, just what Bill said, you know, we just have to follow the ordinance.
Sure.
Ray, what's your thoughts on this?
Well, like I keep bringing it up, I don't want to see anything for the first time in a public meeting. I want it in an email so I can look it over, analyze it, ask questions, make phone calls, look at things. And I'm not going to read a stack of papers sitting in a meeting so I can vote yes or no. I'm uncomfortable doing that. I'm not going to do it. So you guys can vote on whatever you want. I won't be voting on it.
Okay, we've got a motion, we get a second, we've got 2 that's voted for it. Have we got any that's opposed to this?
Well, it doesn't really make any difference. Well, I
Because you had a
mean,
hearing.
it's not a majority.
Right, right.
I would suggest if you're interested in tabling it, that you do that at the next, make this decision at the next public meeting.
Public or special?
Well, it has to be a public meeting, you make a decision. So you can, but you can hold an executive session to discuss personnel matters.
Right.
And you can do that,
Post the agenda.
you can do that in private, not in front of the public, but whatever decision you make has to be in a public meeting. Voted upon in a public meeting.
Gotcha.
Our employees, they've gone above and beyond, like with the roads, with the 12 inches of snow that we had this past winter. You know, they take care of our sewer problems in a timely manner. I mean, we're trying to organize how we do things. I mean, it had something to do with healthcare. That's what I did for my entire working life. But when it comes to sewers and this, that, the other, and, you know, I'm learning as we go as a town board member. And we're just trying to do the very best that we can for the residents and for our employees.
Apparently not all of us share that opinion. So. Okay,
I feel uncomfortable voting without maybe some talk. And I've complained about that since we started doing this. We don't talk enough. We do this stuff in a public meeting. This is the wrong place to do some of these things. In my opinion, and I'll put this on record so the rest of the world can hear it, I think we need to get together, back of a pickup truck or wherever, legal or not, and talk about the things that we need to talk about for this town. So long as we're behaving ourselves. We don't communicate enough. The emails don't work for me.
Well, what you can do, in fact, you should not talk about public personnel issues at a public meeting other than to make a decision on the matter. It's appropriate to hold an executive session. Executive sessions need to be publicized 24 hours in advance. We have an executive session, which means it's closed to the public, and you discuss personnel issues. There's a list of things that are allowed by Indiana statute to be discussed in an executive session, and personnel matters is one of them. So that's what you do. You don't have to be in the back of the pickup. You could be right here and have that discussion. And then at your next meeting, public meeting, whatever, if you want to hold a special public meeting, fine. If you want to make it the next monthly meeting, then you make a decision at your next public meeting.
Gotcha. Okay.
In the interest of moving things along, I will vote aye on that so that the employees can get the bonuses. And so you have 3 aye votes.
Okay. So we got 3 for and 1 abstention, right?
Yes.
So I'd say motion carries. Thank you. Can we amend the salary ordinance here, Bill? This is something we discussed in our special meeting that we had, our executive meeting.
What is it due to be passed? Is it later this year?
We always do a salary ordinance each December, but they want to make changes just to the 2 employees. Cecil, just asking for an amendment to our current 2026.
Yeah, it's on your
ordinance.
agenda. You can do that.
Yeah.
We can do that.
You can do that.
So what we agreed upon at our special meeting was that the street superintendent would be, I mean, we're not changing any job titles for our sewer superintendent. He'll still be the sewer superintendent. The street superintendent will now be the street superintendent / maintenance lead person, and with a different set of responsibilities to kind of coordinate our maintenance efforts a lot better and a smoother operation. And we agreed that we would move him from $33.18 an hour to $35 an hour, which is $1.82. And we all agreed upon that. Is that not correct?
Correct.
So that would be the only amendment that we would have to make to our salary ordinance.
Yeah, we did that before, right after you guys took receipts as council. Do you remember that? And then then you even had me back pay them going back to January.
Right, we had to amend it, yes.
So just the little amendment was only like a little 1-pager, I believe.
Right.
Just for them.
So
It
that,
shouldn't be too hard to.
But you need to vote on that.
okay,
At a pub. You want it in effect now?
yes,
Okay, you need
Yes.
to vote on it now.
okay. All those in, well, I gotta have a motion to increase our street superintendent's pay from $33.18 to $35 an hour.
That's a move.
We have a second. Okay. Motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Got 1 abstention?
No, he said, I think.
I said
Did you say aye? I'm sorry. I didn't hear you right.
No, you're fine.
Okay, okay. So motion passed. Thank you.
I missed, does he have a new title?
Yes, it'd be street superintendent / maintenance lead person.
So we just need to make sure we put that on the ordinance. But
Yes.
You need this copy, Bill?
No, I'll just get it. But is this, she might need it. Does she have one?
I'm sure she can have
I
this.
can, you want me to, I
You
can
just
find
email
it.
it to me, be fine.
Yeah,
Okay. And that's effective June payroll, Mallory?
the next payroll period starts Saturday. Is that correct? Because I'm paying you Friday, so
Okay,
you want to have it activated this Saturday?
yes, yes.
Just make sure that part of the motion is effective this Saturday.
Right, right.
This next payroll.
That's correct, yes.
in this payroll period, and then we'll write up the ordinance and actually have to sign it, I guess, at the next meeting.
Correct. That,
But
yes,
I'll start the pay starting with that.
gotcha, okay.
Yes.
And new job descriptions, I guess, is the next new business, but that also pertains to this. I mean, you would do that, we do, we'll write up a job description, we do that, and then just add it to our HR.
I'll write you a job description if you want me to, but yeah, that'd be part of your human resource, HR policy.
Right, right. So we need to give you that information. What additional information, what additional responsibilities that this person will have.
Sure.
And then we'll get that to you, and we'll have that for our HR. Okay. Alrighty, attorney comments.
Done?
You're good, huh?
I
Alright,
think I've talked enough.
alright. Board member, Crystal,
Nothing more.
Eric?
Nothing.
I've got nothing, right?
Nothing.
Alright. I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Hey, we're done. Guys, thank you. Thanks for coming by there.
Oh, absolutely.
See you on TV all the time. Thank you, kind of famous. Yeah, I'm gonna do some research, I'll get with Larry, and we'll, yeah, if whatever recommendations you might have, or ideas. We can go and sit there over drive.
I'm very happy